Mighty, I cannot wait for tonight's 2012 Calvello Cup Championship here at Texas Roller Derby.
It is going to be awesome. The Rhinestones versus the Holy Rollers, two rival teams.
Yeah, for the past decade, they have been going head-to-head. And, in fact, the Holy Rollers are the only team that have had two championships in a row. And, yeah, the Rhinestones actually could take that record tonight if they have a win.
Oh, I'm excited. Let's see what happens.
Tonight on the Holy Rollers, Captain Anita Confess. Co-captain Notorious, Attila the Nun, Boy Division, Candy Slam, LB Bach, Ghetto Star Galactica, Lacey Bones, Mini Massacre, Pope Joan Brawl, Rosie Behind, Alternate Hustlepuff, Chrissy Galore, Bentley Screws, Bench Manager Axel Rosie, Gray Ghost.
Here come the Rhinestone Cowgirls defending their championship title this year. Captain Diablo, co-captain Dildozer, Motley Sue, Alabamazon, category Dusty Double Wide, Ali Moni, Nikki Ticky Time Bomb, Loretta Sin, Pierce. Alternates tonight for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, Indy Jammer Jones, Accident, Maggie Thrasher. Managing the Rhinestones tonight, D Toxin, Patty Hertz, and Truck Stop Trixie.
We started small. Gary Dudley and Charlie Amato, childhood friends, lifelong friends. They started with one simple goal: help make their clients successful. And through hard work, SWBC grew up. Today, we thank our clients for believing in us. It's a trust we've worked hard to earn. We are SWBC.
The #1 killer of people under 45 and a leading cause of death for all adults can't be detected by a doctor. It's sudden. It's unpredictable. Know what that killer is? Accidents. Nobody likes to think about it, but if you were the victim of an accident, what would happen to your family? In addition to the tragedy of your loss, they'd have to deal with the stress of one less paycheck, possibly the only paycheck. That's why it makes sense to protect your family with insurance through Matrix Direct. You can get $50,000 of coverage for less than $9 a month. There's no medical exam, no health questions, no application. You can't be turned down. All it takes is one phone call and you're covered.
For a free quote, call Matrix Direct at 800-270-4002.
Do it now, because accidents happen when they're least expected.
Call 800-270-4002.
That's awesome. Okay, open wide. That's great. Yeah.
Come in. Pilot, you are losing altitude rapidly. I repeat, you are losing altitude rapidly. Do not get in the way.
Hey, man! Come check out this video Billy just sent me.
Charlie.
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
And welcome to Texas Roller Derby. This is our first jam of the evening in the Calvello Cup Championship, the Rhinestone Cowgirls versus the Holy Rollers. As you watch the jam, you're going to see that the skaters with the stars on their helmet are the point scorers. Category 5 is jamming for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, and she is out front, and she is your lead jammer. She has the strategic advantage of being able to call off the jam by putting her hands on her hips. Right now, the Holy Rollers jammer, Mini Massacre, just got out of the pack. Every opposing player that those jammers pass, once they've passed through the pack the first time, they get a point for. We've got a minute on the clock. Girls are racing. Category 5's already scored a full points worth of jams worth of points and calls it off.
4 points, Rhinestone Cowgirls, 0 points for the Holy Rollers in that jam.
We've got Hustlepuff jamming for the Holy Rollers. She's an alternate this game. Up against Loretta Sin for the Rhinestone Cowgirls.
That's right, little Hustlepuff. She seems to be a smart skater. Let's see if she can get her little body through all those blockers.
She's trying, and she got past.
Oh, she did it. Hustlepuff is your lead jammer in this jam.
Yeah, Loretta Sin's knocking around those Holy Rollers.
Hustlepuff is a rookie this
yes,
year, right?
She's a rookie and an alternate. She's not yet on a team permanently.
She's coming back to get into point scoring position. Hustlepuff's going to try to get around those rhinestones. She almost got past Dusty double wide, but she couldn't clear.
Gets back on the track and calls it off.
Good call.
1 point for the Holy Rollers, 0 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. We've got Poke Joan Brawl for the Holy Rollers up against Nikki Tiki Time Bomb for the Rhinestone Cowgirls.
Oh, Poke Joan Brawl is going up high. She was almost all the way through right there.
Yes, she is.
She's looking for some help from her Holy Rollers. Poke Joan Brawl just got knocked to the back a little bit. Nikki Tiki Time Bomb, she is relentless right here.
Yeah, Notorious is not letting her go. She's got to let go, though. Notorious is about 20 feet in front of the pack. If she does not, she'll get an illegal engagement call.
That's right. That's a big no-no. You got to let him skate through.
Poke Joan Brawl slowing down, letting Nikki Tiki Time Bomb catch up to her, and she's going to engage and try to keep her from scoring anything.
That's right. You got all these rhinestones hanging back.
Yeah, this is an interesting game because people, every player is both offense and defense. Those blockers are trying to not only help their jammers through, but also block the other jammer. And the jammers can do the same thing.
And Poke Joan Brawl, she just made it around all those rhinestones.
Nikki Tiki Time Bomb is still your lead jammer, so she can score some points and call it off at the same time.
If she can get by these chicks.
All you got to do is knock them all over and you get by them, right?
That was like a bunch of pinballs.
2 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, 1 point for the Holy Rollers. For the Rhinestone Cowgirls, it's Indy Jamma Jones, another alternate, and Mini Massacre for the Holy Rollers.
Oh, Indy Jamma Jones! Oh. She just falls right over that Holy Roller. Is that Mini Massacre right there? Oh, she is just not getting up to the front of that pack.
Wall of Rhinestone, she jumps right through. Oh. Nice Red Rover move, and Mini Massacre is your lead jammer.
And Indy Jamma Jones is just getting pounded on by those Holy Rollers.
Yeah.
Those rhinestones need to start helping out their jammer, I'll tell you that right now. Notorious trying to give Indy a little push there.
Yeah, the Holy Rollers are looking absolutely ferocious this game. I hear they have done some insane amount of practicing before this because you know what? Both of these teams have 3 Calvello Cup wins in their history, so this is the tiebreaker right now to see who is dominant in Texas Roller Derby.
That is so rad. I did not know that statistic.
Right now the Rhinestones are doing her a little bit of a runaway pussy.
I hate this part.
Yes. But you know what? Mini Massacre is giving them a run for their money. She has scored 10 points in a game, which is the league record.
She will not give up. That little girl will move.
2 points for Mini Massacre and the Holy Rollers, and 0 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. We've got Hustlepuff for the Holy Rollers up against Category 5 for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Let's put a minute on the clock and see what happens.
Look at that pack. Look how tight that pack is. That's a really good sign. I love to see a tight pack. Roller girls are all blocked up in good formation.
Yeah. Rhinestones using their famous waterfall there to keep Hustlepuff behind, but they've got to let her go. They're 20 feet in front of the pack.
Category 5 is a really fast skater. She might catch up to Hustlepuff. Little Hustlepuff, she's really got to hustle to get away from that girl.
Yes, she does. Motley Sue helps out her teammate, Category 5, by giving her a whip. This is Motley Sue's last game. She is retiring after 7 years.
That's right.
Hustlepuff coming up around the back. She's in point-scoring position, and she calls it off. Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, a little bit.
2 points, Holy Rollers. 0 points, Rhinestone Cowgirls.
Minor penalty on the Rhinestones. Alabama's on, number US 72 for advancement.
How you doing? You feel good about that penalty? It looked good. It looked pretty awesome. All right, let's see what we got here. How about an arm wrestle? She looks pretty strong. Whoa, whoa, put those away, put those away.
We've got an arm wrestling penalty on Bam. Allie Bamazon from the Rhinestone Cowgirls. This is a point loss penalty. If she does not win, she loses a point for her team, and she just beat Rosie behind.
Wow, I thought Rosie was going to take Allie Bamazon, but it was...
Yeah, Bama kept that point for her team.
Wow.
We've got Minnie Masker for the Holy Rollers up against Indy Jamma Jones for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Indy Jamma Jones is an alternate, and she's being jammed, and she just hop, skipped, and jumped her way to lead jammer status.
There was an alley. There was an alley created there, and she went right
She's
to it.
trying to call it off.
Trying to call it off, but
She
is
can't.
not the lead jammer. She's got a jam.
I just missed that completely. Well, as soon as Minnie Masker got out in front, she became the lead jammer, so Minnie has got the advantage.
That's right.
She is in your point scoring position, and Minnie Masker is about to score a point and then call it off, which is what I'm sure she's going to do.
That pack was great. That was a great
Beautiful pack. 1 point for the Holy Rollers, 1 point for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Hustle Puff for the Holy Rollers up against Dusty Double Wide for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. This is the first time we've seen Dusty Double Wide jam, and you know what? She showed us what she's good at.
She just skipped right on by those.
Yes, she did. Everyone was looking at Hustle Puff.
Look at Dusty Double Wide. She is going to try to put some points on the board for those Rhinestones, and that's exactly what needs to be done. This is a very close game.
Yeah, 8 points right now for the Rhinestones, 7 points for the Holy Rollers. This is like back and forth, point after point. The Rhinestones have been ahead. Yeah, they've been ahead the entire time, so Dusty's going to try to make that lead a little bit more.
She got a couple points.
2 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
You know, if that's the way this game goes, it makes it more exciting and enjoyable to watch.
Let's go talk to some of those roller skaters and see what the heck is going on.
I feel like it's going really well. I'm really pleased with the outcome of the first quarter. I believe that we have the energy and the teamwork to bring it through, and I think we're going to emerge as 4-time Calvello Cup champions after today.
What do you think the Holy Rollers have to do to make it a win?
We definitely have this. You know, the first quarter always starts out a little bit slow. Everyone's kind of getting their heads in the game and filling everybody out. So I think just staying together, walling up, and just watching the jammer comes through, making sure our heads are up.
What is your secret for jamming so well so soon in your roller derby career?
Well, I'm pretty lucky. I'm fast, but I like that. I like to know where the other jammer is, so I know what they're doing, how they're doing.
Who are you worried about most on the other team today?
To be quite honest, Cat 5. She's really, really fast.
What do the Rhinestone Cowgirls have to do to make this a victory for them?
Score more points.
How?
They are running away a lot, so it's about trying to get control of the pack.
Are you worried about any one of their team members?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Defensively, what do you need to do?
I mean, we're staying together. We're making sure that as long as we're skating, we have a buddy. You're more effective in derby if you have somebody with you than when you're by yourself.
Life, too.
In life, too. Yes, absolutely, Johnny.
How do you think your team's doing?
I think they're doing really well. I mean, it's a close game. Who knows what's going to happen, so it's still early.
Well, I mean, they were a huge powerhouse. What did you work on in practice that you could bring such a good game towards them?
I would like to point out that you said past tense, as in were a powerhouse. So I think there's going to be some new blood in the house tonight. Holy Rollers champions.
You think the Rhinestones are on the decline?
Yes.
This is Brooke, and this is Megan. Both are full-time students. Brooke chose to go to Brown Mackie College because of their 1 course a month schedule, while Megan chose otherwise. Brooke is earning her degree 1 step at a time by focusing on 1 subject at a time. Megan is not. Find out how Brown Mackie College's 1 course a month schedule can help you fit education into your busy life. Call Brown Mackie College now at 1-866-428-3681 or go online at onecourseonemonth.com.
Withdrawal is the last thing anyone should have to go through. Help change the story of addiction.
That's 2 out of 3.
Share your story of recovery with the partnership at drugfree.org.
Does your water have an unpleasant odor and taste? Is iron staining your faucets and laundry? Did you know that limescale may be ruining your pipes and appliances? The chlorine used to purify water can actually be harmful to your health. How can you get the water your family and home deserve? The solution is the HydroCare Dual Action System, a remarkable system that integrates the HydroCare module to eliminate limescale buildup in all pipes and appliances, together with advanced purification technologies for a total whole house solution. The three-stage multi-purification process treats major water impurities, and the parallel flow design maximizes performance without pressure loss. You'll have healthy, fresh, clean water for your family and protection from damaging costly limescale. With a compact HydroCare system, there are no tanks, salts, or chemicals. There's no system like it. Satisfaction guaranteed.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen. But the people who take action are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Call this free government program for the option that's right for you.
You'd have to be a roller girl to get this close, but if you've been waiting to see the Texas Roller Derby live and in person, KCWX has your hookup. We're giving away free tickets to the next game. Yes, totally free, no catch TXRD tickets. Just go to kcwx.com/free TXRD. Fill out the form and we'll give you 2 tickets to the next bout. How can you resist? That's kcwx.com/free TXRD while supplies last.
Welcome back to the second quarter of TXRD Lone Star Roller Girls. We play Texas Roller Derby on the bank track here in Austin, Texas. We've got the Rhinestone Cowgirls up against the Holy Rollers. If you're just tuning in, you want to know how to watch the game, well, watch the skater with the star on her helmet. That is the Jammer, and she is the point scorer. Right now we've got Category 5 for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. She has broken out of the pack first. She is in front, so she is your lead jammer. She has the strategic advantage of being able to call off the jam by putting her hands on her hips. And now she is in the point scoring position because she's already broke through the pack once. Every opposing blocker that she passes, she'll get a point for. So she has gotten past a couple of those Holy Rollers. But Minnie Masker for the Holy Rollers is coming right up into point scoring position too. Holy Rollers are really blocking her.
Oh, Category 5.
Category 5 calls it off. 4 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
We have a minor penalty on the Rhinestone Cowgirls, Category 5, for holding the jammer.
All right, Category. We're going to give you a good one. Pillow fight? Pillow fight? Oh, she wanted a pillow fight.
We've got a pillow fight. Category 5 had that minor penalty for holding the jammer in the last one, and she requested this pillow fight.
Look at her. That's what she wants to do. She just wants to go at it.
Totally dominate.
Man, Category 5 is loving this. Look at her.
Yeah, and Getasor Galactica is the most ferocious pillow fighter in the entire league. But you know what? Category's like, screw that. I'm going to show you what I got.
I'll tell you what, it's like Category 5 is like superpowers right now.
She is. She's using all of her core muscles.
Man, that is a great pillow fight.
Oh,
little shovey shove. Oh, that's roller derby. It's roller derby. You're going to have some people that can't handle it. It's all right.
Spank Alley, can I see your signs? There is 6. Spank Alley says the Holy Rollers win that round.
We've got Indy Jamma Jones for the Rhinestone Cowgirls up against Pope Joan Brawl for the Holy Rollers. We just saw a nice little turnaround in that last penalty. Spank Alley declared the Holy Rollers the winner, even though the Rhinestones clearly won that pillow fight. So a little bit of crowd action tonight. You know, roller derby is not just about the sport, but it's also about the entertainment and the crowd action here at Texas Roller Derby.
Oh, Indy Jamma Jones gets out front for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Looks like Pope Joan Brawl is just having a really hard time getting through that pack. Those Rhinestones might have just very well kicked into gear.
Yeah, and Pope Joan Brawl did this last time. She couldn't get through the pack. She waited in the backside, but she didn't do a real good job with trying to engage.
Indy Jamma Jones almost goes out of the track.
That was successful. She Pope Joan Brawl rammed Notorious into Indy Jamma Jones and knocked her out, almost flipped her completely out of the railing.
And Pope Joan Brawl is doing the great thing. She's just laying back, and she's going to block the other jammer, so they can't get points till the time runs out.
0 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
We have a major penalty on the Rhinestone Cowgirls on Dusty double wide number 2XL for pushing and taking out the jammer.
We've got a repeat of the last jam. Pope Joan Brawl for the Holy Rollers up against Indy Jamma Jones for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Dusty Doublewide is out for the Rhinestone Cowgirls on a major penalty. She she pushed the jammer, which would have been Pope Joan Brawl. Pope gets a second chance to try to get past these Rhinestones and get some points. She does. She is your lead
Let's see
jammer.
if she can hang in there and get some points on the board for those Holy Rollers.
This is a really fast pack. If those Holy Rollers want her to score some points, they're going to need to slow it down.
They need to control those rhinestones and start slowing it down.
Yes.
Don't let any of those rhinestones buy you. You got to block hard in this situation, especially when you're behind in points.
Yeah, Hustlepuff has not managed to get through. She's being blocked really hard by those 4 remaining Holy Roller blockers. There is only 3 blockers for the Rhinestones for Pope to get past.
Looks like Pope Joan Brawl is looking pretty good. She doesn't look like she's given up. She's taking a little whip off the waist of another Holy Roller.
Yeah, she's just got to try to get up there and get past those runaways. She
Well,
will get a ghost point, so she's got a couple points coming to her.
There we go.
3 points for the Holy Rollers, 0 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. We've got Category 5 for the Rhinestone Cowgirls up against Hustlepuff for the Holy Rollers. Hustlepuff wearing that jam cam again. We're going to see some really good hits. Dildozer is keeping Hustlepuff from getting anywhere in that pack. But Category is facing that wall of Holy Rollers in the front with a plum, but she's not really getting past them much. Those Holy Rollers have got her number, which is keep her from breaking free.
Oh, and she just broke through.
Category 5 is your lead jammer, and she is broken free.
That's right. Hustlepuff is surely trying to get out the outside of the pack, but those rhinestones are engaged. They are on fire. They're hot. Their legs are warm. It looks like they're doing a great job of keeping those.
They absolutely are. They absolutely are. Category 5's in the point scoring position. If you want to see live roller derby action, hit TXRD.com. Find out when our next game is, which is actually going to be next year, January 2013. This is the end of our season, the Cavello Cup Championship.
Category 5 calls off that jam.
2 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, 0 points for the Holy Rollers. We've got Boy Division for the Holy Rollers up against Nikki Tiki Time Bomb for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Let's put a minute on the clock and see who jams and who scores points.
Boy Division just kind of fought through the middle right there.
Yeah, she's gotten her way out front. She is the lead jammer.
Looks like Nikki Tiki Time Bomb is not too far behind her.
This is a fast pack. We've got just speedy skaters.
That's right. And
Both
those Holy
teams.
Rollers really want to keep some of those rhinestones back. They really need to put some points on the board before halftime. 17-10, rhinestones are up. You know, they would feel a lot better to those Holy Rollers going into halftime with a little closer of a
Yes,
score.
they would. Boy Division called off the jam. 1 point for the Holy Rollers, 1 point for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Hustlepuff for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Or Hustlepuff for the Holy Rollers up against Indy Jamma Jones for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Indy Jamma Jones threw a little elbow there at Hustlepuff. Those two both came in as rookies this year in the same class, so they've probably got a little shared history.
Indy Bama Jones seems to be really, really pushing it. And
Yes.
she takes a hit from
Candy Slam just knocked Indy to the ground, trying to keep her from being lead jammer.
Again, Indy Jamma Jones, she stayed up. She kept going. She kept her momentum.
Yes, she did. She actually may get a call for advancement there. She got knocked to the inside and did not go back behind Candy Slam, who knocked her in there. So we'll see what happens.
They
in
might
this,
have caught that.
Yeah. Hustlepuff mired in the pack. She's not getting anywhere.
She is hanging out back. I think she's going to try to block Indy Jamma. You got to meet that speed, Hustlepuff.
Yeah,
you can't
she
let that
does.
girl come in at a high speed.
Whoa.
When you're blocking, if you got to match their speed when they're coming into the pack, or your block is ineffective.
Absolutely. Indy Jamma Jones is showing everybody what it takes to be a roller girl, which is like no matter how many times you get knocked down, you just get yourself right back up again.
I'm very proud of her in that jam.
5 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls and 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
Ooh. know, the Rhinestones started out pretty strong in the beginning of this game, Lamuerta.
I know. I thought it was going to be actually a closer game, but 24-13.
Wow. I don't know what the Holy Roller is going to talk about at halftime, but they really need to pull it out to beat these Rhinestones in this championship.
Yeah, they need to stop just playing defense only and start playing some offense and putting some points on the board.
We need some good jammers out there.
Yeah, stay tuned.
The National Foreclosure Hotline can help save your home, but you must act fast. Call the National Foreclosure Hotline now if you're behind in mortgage payments, being threatened with foreclosure, have been denied a loan modification, or been the victim of a predatory loan. It's critical that you call the National Foreclosure Hotline now. The National Foreclosure Hotline can help stop the foreclosure process, lower your monthly payments, save your home and your credit, but you must act now.
You want a closer look, but the naked eye can only see so much. Introducing Zoomies, the compact, hands-free, high-power binoculars you wear like sunglasses. Zoomies gives you instant 300% magnification that brings everything up close. Zoomies binoculars utilize the same vision magnification technology of expensive, high-power binoculars and condenses it into microvision lenses that adjust easily with a turn of the focus dial and magnify up to 300%. You can even switch on the sunshade to eliminate glare without switching to sunglasses. You can get Zoomies at the factory direct price of only $10. Order now and get this handy neck lanyard and travel storage bag absolutely free. But wait, order now and we'll double the offer and send a second complete set free. Just pay separate processing and handling. That's 2 complete sets for just $10. Here's how to order.
To order Zoomies for $10 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-430-5291 or order online at buyzoomies.com.
I live alone and rarely have visitors. So when I slipped and fell in the kitchen last month and couldn't get to a phone, I knew I was in trouble.
Help!
I could barely move.
Help!
I tried calling for help, but no one could hear me. As I lay there, I couldn't help but think of my kids and grandkids having to go on without me. I was terrified. It took 8 hours for my neighbor to find me. It could have been the end of me. That's when I knew I needed Life Alert. With just one press of this button, I'm connected to the Life Alert Center, where I can get the help I need, even when I cannot reach a phone. With Life Alert, I'm never alone.
Call 1-800-803-6830 for your free Life Alert brochure. That's 1-800-803-6830. Again, 1-800-803-6830. Call for your free Life Alert brochure at 1-800-803-6830 today.
I am here with Alabama's on at the Championship 2012. I'm really excited that you guys have been doing a great job. How do you feel about you and the Rhinestones right now?
I feel really good. We have really positive spirit right now. We're in the lead. We plan on keeping it that way, and we're just going to break them down.
Now, you did have a shocker this evening. You know, that Rosie behind arm wrestling competition, you got her. That was kind of unexpected. How did that feel to beat Rosie behind in that arm wrestling?
Felt really good, but, you know, what can I say? Got the guns.
Lamuerta here with Hustle Puff, the alternate skating for the Holy Rollers. And you know what? Even though you're an alternate, they are jamming you like crazy. What are you experiencing out there?
Clearly I'm getting hit pretty hard, but I'm trying to work on my teamwork. So I'm trying to use my blockers, and they're an amazing team. So, yeah.
I saw a little action between you and Indy Jam and Jones out there too. I know you guys. I don't know. Are you friends? Because you came into the league together at the same time.
Yeah, we're friends off the track, but tonight we're enemies.
Let me ask you something. Usually when I see you out there skating, you're a breakout jammer. You're one of those breakout jammers. Those Holy Rollers are shutting down your breakouts. How do you feel about that?
Well, I guess our team just needs to find other strategies, other ways of getting me or any other jammer out.
Maybe more effective blocking.
Yeah, we are a very defensive team, so we usually don't help our jammers as much. So once you play against a team where you have 3 or 4 people holding belts, making like one solid wall, you can't really break through that by yourself.
Lamuerta here with Pope Joan Brawl from the Holy Rollers. Pope, you've been doing the same technique several times where you're pulling back when you're the jammer and you're blocking the other jammer. Is that a strategy that you're working on, or what's going on?
Yeah, I'm just trying to play defensively. I'm just trying to foresee what's about to happen whenever I know that they're coming in to score, and so I'm just trying to do my best to prevent that from happening. The less points they score, the better it is for us.
Absolutely. I do have to say, though, I absolutely love it when I see you get out there and jam, because you're a fabulous jammer, and you put some major points on the board throughout this entire past season. So what are we going to see the second half?
More points for me, for sure.
Old-fashioned TV trays are okay, but you're always too far away. Hi, David Jones with the TableMate, the transformable table that slides to you, making everything you do more comfortable. Whether you're eating, reading, or playing a game, TableMate lets you sit back and slide the table right up to your body. And with the built-in adjustable cup holder, no matter what position your TableMate's in, your cup will stay in. TableMate's L-shaped legs slide over any surface. TableMate easily adjusts to 6 different heights and 3 comfortable angles. It's like having 18 tables in one. The raised lip makes sure nothing slides or rolls off. And when you're done, it folds flat for storage, and it stacks for easy access. You could spend over $250 on all these tables, and they still couldn't do what one TableMate can for just $29.95. But wait, call or log on now, and we'll send you a second TableMate free. Just pay separate processing and handling, all for just $29.95.
The average student loan debt is over $25,000. This means many college grads have to make payments of $500, $600, even $1,000 or more every month. How are you supposed to make those kind of payments in today's job market? And if you don't pay, collection agencies may come after you with relentless collection tactics. You and your parents' wages may be garnished if they co-signed your loan. Tax refunds can be seized to pay off your debt. There are student loan relief programs backed by the U.S. Department of Education to help get your loan back in good standing. It allows you to restructure your loan so you pay much less. A high percentage of clients pay less than $75 a month. Some even pay nothing. These government-backed student relief programs will not hurt your credit. Get lower payments, get out of default, and avoid wage garnishment and tax liens. It's time to lower your payments for your higher education.
Call 800-265-2440.
Hi, I'm Tim McGraw. The men and women of the Air Force Reserve play a vital role in protecting us at home and abroad. They are your neighbors, whose dedication to our country and commitment to their communities call them to serve. Dedication, commitment, and service. It happens every day, at home and around the world. They're your neighbors, making a difference.
We're back here at Texas Roller Derby for the second half of the Cavello Cup Championship 2012.
I am ready to go. Let's do this.
Yeah, Mighty. And welcome back to the second half of Texas Roller Derby. We've got Category 5 skating for the Rhinestone Cowgirls up against Mini Massacre for the Holy Rollers. This is the Cavello Cup Championships, and these teams are well matched and just playing the crap out of each other tonight. We saw some good interviews at halftime. If you're just tuning in and you don't know how the game is played, the skaters with the star on their helmets are the jammers. Category 5 is your lead jammer. She broke out of that pack first, and she has the strategic advantage of being able to call off the jam by putting her hands on her hips. There's a minute on the clock as she comes up into point scoring position at the back of the pack. Every opposing blocker that she passes on the Holy Roller, she'll score a point for. She's also keeping her eye out for Mini Massacre for the Holy Rollers, who's coming up right behind her. She wants to keep Minnie from scoring points, so she calls off the jam. Category 5 does it the right way. 3 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, 0 points for the Holy Rollers. We've got Hustle Puff for the Holy Rollers up against Indy Jamma Jones for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. I talked to Hustle Puff at the halftime, and she and Indy Jamma Jones, they said they're friends, but they are not friends in this game.
That's right. Indy Jamma Jones got a little help out by Dusty double wide there, but it looks like that Hustle Puff sure is trying to keep her league to get some points on the board.
Yeah, the Holy Rollers really are pulling themselves together. They want to keep the Rhinestones from scoring. The blockers can play offense and defense in this game, so they're going to try to help.
Oh, Dusty just takes out Hustle Puff, and that was really bad.
We've got Indy Jam and Jones for the Rhinestone Cowgirls up against Pope Joan Brawl for the Holy Rollers. We're reskating the last jam. Hustlepuff had that hard hit. She is okay, but because the jam stopped for her, she will sit out for at least the next 3 jams.
Indy Jam and Jones,
yeah.
she's really just pushing it in this game. Look at that, 3 blockers in the front. She is staying on her feet. Indiana Jones didn't give up, and
No,
she
she
made
did
it
not.
through.
And she actually got called in the last half for majors for pushing her way through the pack, but she looked like she played that pretty clean. Pope Joan Brawl, is that not the lead? Nobody's the lead jammer at this point. Everybody stepped off. All the jammers have stepped off into the middle.
Indy Jam and Jones is coming to make some points here. They're not looking for her. She's got it. This might be a full jam. Oh, they go down.
Indy hit her head on that, but she looks like she's okay.
And she's going to push it out. Indy Jamma Jones is sure showing her colors, being a rookie.
Got about 5 seconds left on the clock. And the skaters are just exhausted at this point. They're beating the crap out of each other. 5 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
That is how it's done.
Indy Jamma Jones yet again for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Ooh, Minnie Massacre, big hit on her.
Wow.
Holy Roller jammer Minnie just knocked Indy almost to the ground, but we've seen that Indy does not go down
She
easy.
just pops right back.
And Indy Jamma Jones takes a whip off of Minnie Massacre and tries to get past this wall of Holy Rollers, but cannot do it yet, as of yet.
No way. She's going to need some help from her blockers, and it looks like they're just going to try to keep Minnie back. I'm not really sure what's going to happen in this. It looks like Indy Jamma Jones, if she can pick up some speed, she might be able to get some points on these Holy Rollers.
Yeah, I agree. You know, the Holy Rollers are playing really heavy defense, but they're not. They're really letting them go at a certain point. So they need to start playing some offense and trying to score some points,
There
like
we go.
you said.
Oh, Indy Jamma goes down. Looks like she's going to get a whip. She got a whip off one of her own players. That's a good thing to speed her up. Minnie's trying to call off this jam, but it looks like she can't call it off. She's not the lead jammer.
We have no lead jammers right now. Both of them have engaged in illegal advancement. They were shoved to the inside and did not get back behind the blocker that pushed them. We have 0 points for the Holy Rollers and 3 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls.
All right, we have 2 minor penalties on the Holy Rollers.
Double.
Illegal engagement, 20 feet at the front of the pack. 1 on LP back and 1 on Ghetto Star Electric.
Spin the wheel, spin the wheel. Spin it, come on. Yeah, jeez, this job's hard. Oh, judge's choice, what do you think? I'm gonna go with tug-of-war. They're saying tug-of-war, ladies. I don't think we can do a 2-on-2 tug-of-war, although that would be freaking rad. Oh my gosh, it is 2012, you guys. We are doing 2-on-2 tug-of-war. Ah!
Yeah!
I have waited for this moment for so long. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, those Rhinestones have just pulled those Holy Rollers right across that tug-of-war.
Yes, we just had a tug-of-war. LB back and Ghetto Star Galactica for the Holy Rollers. Just lost it, and they lost 2 points for the Holy
Rhinestone
Rollers.
Cowgirls.
Yes. Nikki Tiki Time Bomb for the Rhinestone Cowgirls up against Boy Division for the Holy Rollers. Let's see if Boy Division will actually get out and score some points. She is an amazingly fast speed skater, but she's got to get past Alabamazon, Diablo.
Great.
Oh, and she does. Boy Division is your lead jammer.
They are keeping, those Holy Rollers are keeping Nikki Tiki Time Bomb back behind there. It looks like she might need to get a little help from her Rhinestones. Boy Division is approaching point scoring position. Let's see if she can put some points on the board for the Holy Rollers.
And Boy Division's passed a couple. Nikki Tiki Time Bomb finally out of the pack, but she probably doesn't have enough time to actually get to anything. Boy Division's trying to chase down the couple of Rhinestones that are up in front. 3 points for the Holy Rollers, 0 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls.
Well, there it is. Holy Rollers put some points on the board.
Category 5 for the Rhinestone Cowgirls up against Minnie Massacre for the Holy Rollers. Minnie Massacre, another huge point scorer normally for the Holy Rollers. I think she even scored 10 points in one jam in a game earlier this season. But the Rhinestones are shutting her out.
Both jammers are getting shut down, really.
Yes, they are.
Category 5 is going up against
Pope Joan Brawl and Notorious.
Oh, that's hard to get by, but they've got to let her go.
Yes.
They will get a penalty for being 20 feet out in front of the pack and still blocking.
Category 5 grabbing her nose like she got hit or something, but that's not going to slow her down.
No, she's got to keep pushing it. These Rhinestones, they don't care. They want to rack those points up all the way.
Absolutely do. She's got an easy job now to get past her own Rhinestones. Minnie Massacre still being blocked there by accident, one of the rookies. But the Holy Rollers are doing a runaway. Maybe Category can catch them, maybe not.
Minnie Massacre may not have any time left in this jam to be able to put any on the board.
Holy Rollers trying to form a wall to keep Category 5 from going past them.
And they need to.
Minnie Massacre actually got all the way back up there. 2 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, 0 points for the Holy Rollers. We've got Nikki Tiki Time Bomb for the Rhinestone Cowgirls up against Boy Division once again for the Holy Rollers. Boy Division just puts 3 points on the score a couple jams ago for the Holy Rollers.
Wow, Boy Division is just shut out in the back of that pack.
Yes, she is. Nikki Tiki Time Bomb, though, making her way super fast.
Looks
Man,
like she hasn't
flying.
even played a quarter of a game.
No.
She's just rested looking. Look at that speed. Dusty Double White gives her a huge whip.
Oh,
wow, she's just flying through this. It looks like they're not going to meet her speed. They're not going to be able to get her.
She's
Rosie
getting
behind
hit like
tried.
crazy by those
She
Holy
has-
Rollers.
Nikki Tiki Time Bomb has not gone down yet.
No, she is not. But you know what? Boy Division's back out there with her, and she's going to score some points if she can make it through.
It looks like there's just a huddle in the front of Holy Rollers.
Yeah, we're corralled with the Holy Rollers.
And then a corral with the Rhinestones right behind them.
Absolutely.
We've seen that a lot tonight.
Yeah, they've got that strategy down pat, and it seems to be working.
Candy Slam trying to hold her back.
5 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, 0 points for the Holy Rollers. Pierce for the Rhinestone Cowgirls up against Pope Joan Brawl for the Holy Rollers. Pope juked right past Pierce, who was waiting for her right there at the jam line.
Yeah, Pope doing that kind of skate-in start.
Yes, and Pope's out front. She's a great jammer. We interviewed her at halftime, and she said she wanted to put some points on the board. She doesn't want to continue to hang back, but she was taking it for the team.
This is her time to shine right now, and she needs to go ahead and put some on there because these Holy Rollers are really lagging.
Yeah, they are.
44 to 14 in the third quarter, and this is possibly the last jam of the third quarter.
Yes, it is. And you know what? The Holy Rollers are also holding the speed of the pack, which is what they're supposed to do. Pierce trying to take down Pope Joan Brawl, doesn't do it, knocked herself over.
That's all right. At least she put that effort out there.
Yes, Pope is still going. She's got 20 seconds. She can still score some more points.
She is seriously trying to do this. Those Rhinestones, you know, they're not too concerned because of the scoreboard, but their pride is also involved. And you're a roller girl. You don't want them to pass you anyway.
No, they don't. But you know what? Pope is about to have a 10-point jam.
Wow, good for her.
She does not even need to call it off. 9 points for the Holy Rollers, 0 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls.
9 points for the 9 points.
Boy Division, what do you think is the key for the Holy Rollers to turn this game around and bring home a victory?
We got to hold our wall and we got to hold their jammer in, and you know, I think we're getting out okay. It's just defense, and just got to go. It's go time.
Is there anyone that you're worried about or gunning for?
I know, but you know, actually no, there is. I want to take Dusty out really bad.
What was your team working on in the past couple of weeks in practice in order to bring it together and be winning this well?
We've just been sharpening our claws and doing what we always do. We've definitely been working on breaking up their walls. We know that they're using that for this game. That's going to be their biggest strategy.
Do you have any pregame rituals you go through on championship game day?
Well, championship game day. Well, since I'm a rookie, this is my first championship. But today I got up, had a nice big breakfast, tried not to really talk to anybody because I had face on. But yeah, I just came in early, got on the track, tried to eat something because, you know, what's going on. But yeah, nothing serious, just a lot of loud music.
How come you guys are winning?
Because we're the best and because we're pretty
what's the key for the Holy Rollers to pull out a victory and bring it together for the last quarter?
3 more 9-point jams for Pope.
Indiana Jamma, did you have any pregame rituals today?
I absolutely. I took a shower. I only take a shower before bouts, so that's a very special thing. And for you guys, you know.
How's the game going from a referee point of view?
I think it's going pretty well. I think it'll all come down to this last quarter, though.
Are they a bunch of cheating vixens, or are they skating pretty much within the rules?
They're all, always, a bunch of cheating vixens.
The sun used to make our outdoor deck and patio space so hot and uncomfortable, we couldn't use it.
But then we discovered the Sunsetter retractable awning. Our Sunsetter retractable awning opens and closes in just 60 seconds. It keeps our patio about 20 degrees cooler.
It provides instant shade and instant protection from the sun's harmful rays.
And our Sunsetter costs under $700.
But now you can get your Sunsetter for as little as $499 when you call now to get this special $200 discount certificate and free awning idea kit.
We love our Sunsetter retractable awning, and you're going to love yours too.
Sunsetter awnings are assembled in America and guaranteed to last for years. So call now to get this free awning idea kit with DVD, plus your $200 Sunsetter discount certificate.
But this is a limited time offer.
Call now.
Call now for your free awning idea kit with DVD and $200 discount certificate. There's no obligation.
Call 1-800-353-1129.
Well, we are in the last quarter for TXRD Lone Star Roller Girls Championship bout for 2012. Are you excited or what?
I'm totally excited.
Last quarter of our game.
I know, it's kind of looking like the Rhinestones are going to take it, but you know what? The Holy Rollers never discount them because they play a hard game to the very end.
Doesn't look like any of them are giving up so far. So let's see.
Watch out or they will run you over. Well, you better watch out because the signs are set on you. So you better say a
Rhinestone Cowgirl, Category 5 up against Pope Joan Brawl for the Holy Rollers. The skaters with the star in their helmets are the point scorers if you're just joining us. Pope Joan Brawl is your lead jammer. She's got the strategic advantage of being able to call off the jam by putting her hands on her hips. As you can see, all the blockers in the middle are playing both offense and defense. They're trying to help the jammer through, and they're trying to block the opposing team's jammer. Pope Joan Brawl is in the point scoring position. Every opposing blocker that she passes, she will score a point for. Right now, Category 5 has finally gotten out of the front of the pack. You've got to pass through that pack at least once before you can come back around and score points against each other. The Pope is being shut out at the back of the pack. She's not been able to score any points.
She's trying to call it off.
She called off. 3 points for the Holy Rollers, 0 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. We've got Minnie Masker for the Holy Rollers up against Category 5 for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Category 5 sneaking around in there, but she does get caught up at the front there. Tilda Nunn won't let her through.
And Category 5, she's a show-off. She wants to put some more points on the board.
Yeah, she absolutely does. She's
turning
now
around
just skating backwards, and she's waiting for the Holy Rollers jammer. She's waiting for Minnie Masker to see what she's going to do. She's not even going to try to score points, actually.
She's not going to waste her energy.
No. Kat's like, whatever, we've got 20 points ahead of you guys. All we got to do is hold you.
Yeah.
So Minnie Masker is going to get beat up in that pack, and the Holy Rollers are going to be kept from scoring once again.
And Minnie is just not being able to get through those girls.
Yeah, Holy Rollers are going to have to speed it up to keep the category from scoring any points, but she is one of the, actually, nation's fastest skaters.
Wow.
So that's going to be hard to do.
Looks like Kat's getting some whips, kind of saving her energy there.
Yeah, Dusty Double Wide and Pierce giving Category 5 some whips. Holy Rollers held her back. 1 point for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
We had a major penalty on the Rhinestone Cowgirls.
All right. Let me spin this wheel. Let me spin this wheel.
Ooh, major.
We've got a replay of the last jam with Category 5 jamming for the Rhinestone Cowgirls up against Minnie Masker for the Holy Rollers. We had Pierce sitting out on a major penalty from the Rhinestone Cowgirls for a forearm. Rhinestones are skating one blocker down So that does give the Holy Rollers some advantage. And
They
let's
need
see if
any help
take
they
it.
can get, huh?
Yes, they do. They have got a exactly 20-point deficit at this point
And
in
it
the
would take a
last
miracle.
5 minutes of the last quarter of the game.
The Derby guides would have to separate and part the skies.
I know.
Right here in Austin, Texas.
They could do it if they scored 5 points in the next 4 jams.
I'm not sure if the Holy Rollers are going to be able to pull this off.
Yeah.
Those Rhinestones, you know, Motley Sue is going to get, this is their last game. We got Patty Hurd's also going to be moving to Seattle. So it's
Yeah.
pretty interesting to see that the Rhinestones got their win again.
Yes,
Second
they
in a
did.
row.
4 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, 0 points for the Holy Rollers. Nikki Tiki time bomb for the Rhinestone Cowgirls up against Boy Division for the Holy Rollers. We'll put a minute on the clock and see who scores some points. Boy Division's got her jammer cam on, and you know what? It's going to look really good with her out there just skating away.
It gave her star jammer quality.
Yes, it did. And you know what? She put some points on the board earlier in this quarter, so maybe she can do it again. But Nikki Tiki time bomb is right up behind her.
And you know, these Rhinestones at this point are kind of having some fun too.
Yes, they are.
And you know, you got to.
Yes.
You got to. This is kind of a blowout.
Yeah, the Rhinestones pulled forward with a runaway. 2 points for the Holy Rollers, 0 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. And we've got Minnie Massacre for the Holy Rollers up against Indy Jamma Jones for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Indy Jamma Jones getting all sassy out there.
Man, I would be if I were her.
I know.
She's had a great game.
Yes, she has. She has scored some points for the Rhinestones.
I will tell you, the rest of these teams are going to be looking for her to get on their team for next season.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right
Anita
now.
Confess and Rosie behind are just letting her bounce off of them.
Looks like Category 5 is not going to let Minnie Massacre just put Category down.
Very
hard.
nice, yeah. Indy Jamma Jones is your lead jammer for the Rhinestones.
It's great to see a rookie go out there and be able to go in a championship game.
Yeah.
And just, huge block. Rosie behind sends Indy Jamma Jones off the track.
Very
And
nice.
of course, Jamma Jones right back up on her feet on the track.
Yes, Minnie Massacre passed her, became lead jammer, called it off. 0 points for the Holy Rollers, 0 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. Rosie behind taking a championship princess lap now. Got a couple minutes left on the clock. Last quarter, the Calvello Cup Championship. Boy Division for the Holy Rollers up against Nikki Tiki Time Bomb for the Rhinestone Cowgirls.
That's right. We are to the almost end of this 2012 championship game. The Boy Division's trying to bust out in the front. Both these girls are really skating well still at this time
Yes, they are. Nobody is giving up. Nikki Tiki Time Bomb's just going to tire Boy Division out because she is your lead jammer, unless Boy Division can pass her, which she might be able to do.
I don't think Nikki's going to let her do it.
No, she's going to call off the jam before she scores any points.
There we go.
1 point for the Rhinestone Cowgirls, 0 points for the Holy Rollers. Motley Sue jamming in the very last jam of her career for the Rhinestone Cowgirls up against Minnie Massacre for the Holy Rollers. And there is a fight. The freaking Rhinestones have just taken down those Holy Rollers. This is the last jam of the game. They are done. They are Wolverining it, except for half the team forgot to do it. So.
It's all right. You know what? At least, you know, some of them did.
Yeah, Pierce is still fighting with Attila the Nun. Category 5 had Anita Confess.
This is a crazy last jam. I'm not sure this will be the last jam of the evening just because of the mayhem that broke out in it.
Major penalties sometimes will cause another jam to go on. Motley Sue trying her best. She's not normally been a jammer, but she has played roller derby with Texas Roller Derby for 7 years.
That's right. I think it's 8.
Might be 8, actually, that she is retiring. This is her last jam.
She's going to go off and be married.
Yeah, Rhinestones let her go off in style. And you know what? The Rhinestones are fighting anybody that falls to the ground.
I absolutely love it.
I'm going to call this the roach. I don't even know what else to call it.
They should all just grab somebody.
If you're on the ground, stomp them.
Yeah, stomp them.
6 points for the Holy Rollers. 0 points for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. And the Rhinestones took it. Stay tuned for some interviews. You've just seen the Rhinestone Cowgirls win the Calvello Cup Championship 2012 with Texas Roller Derby.
Way to go, Rhinestones.
Thanks
for tuning in. Thank you, La Muerta. What a game, La Muerta. The Rhinestones take the 2012 championship. It was an exciting game. Those Holy Rollers just couldn't hang in there.
Yeah, they played really good defensive game. They managed to shut out Category 5 for most of the time, but, you know.
Man, that Indy Jamma Jones, she's a rookie.
Oh, my God.
She was tearing it up, falling down, getting back up there for the Rhinestones. That was great.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear more from her. And just seeing Rosie behind, like knocking her all over the place. We'll talk to her later, too.
The blocking was phenomenal.
La Muerta here with Anita Confess, captain of the Holy Rollers. A little bit of blood, sweat, and tears going on out there and right now, too. How you doing?
I'm good. I mean, I think we played a badass game. You know, we shut Cat 5 down, which is really one of our big goals. I don't think in the whole first quarter she scored any points, so I'm really pleased with that. I mean, we had her number, so. And you know what? That's what the Rhinestones rely on, is her solely. That's their game, is Category 5. Sorry, Rhinestones, but it's true.
Yeah, and they played Indy Jamma Jones, a rookie, like so much. I mean, she literally played half the game, it looked like, jamming. So that was pretty telling, and I definitely watched you guys block Category 5. You could tell that was your biggest defense, and it worked every single time.
I want to give it up to Rosie Behind for the best block of the night, kicking Indy Jamma Jones out of the track. Our goal was also to make her puke again this game, like she did in the playoffs.
Good goal.
But you know what? Just take a trip out the side of the track, whatever.
I cannot believe this is happening, but yes, this is the Indy Jamma Jones, the one rookie of the championship game for the Rhinestone Cowgirls that looks like she didn't just play a championship game. How are you doing, Indy?
I am fantastic. I am beat up, but I love roller derby now more than ever.
This is your first season. You are a rookie. You are not on a team at this present moment. Are you excited about the draft for 2013?
I cannot wait for the draft. It's in my calendar. I am ready. It's happening.
I have a feeling, Indy Jamma Jones, you're going to be a hot one. You're going to be one that they're going to be really fighting over. But you know what was great about watching you skate tonight in this championship game? Every time that you got knocked down, you bounced right back up. And you never let that pad get too far ahead of you. Great job. How does it feel to be a rookie skater in a championship game like this?
Oh, fantastic. I'm so happy I had the opportunity. I'm ready to go again. Let's get into the game right now. Let's do it, you know?
Do you have any feelings about the Holy Rollers ever being able to match up again? I mean, like, what's up with the Holy Rollers?
Well, that we beat them every time we've skated against them in the whole history of roller derby, pretty much.
This was a great championship bout to watch. Even though the Rhinestones pulled way ahead, it was still a great scene when you're watching the game. It was really good. Good job, Dusty.
Thank you. I mean, especially in the third quarter where we had pulled away by like 25, 30 points, and then that last jam they scored 10.
And you guys kind of have to start relaxing at that point and not, worrying too much about it.
But we can't completely drop. That would prove to us we can't drop our guard, because if they get 2 10-point jams,
exactly,
they're back in the game. So I think that kind of shook us before the fourth quarter. But once that happened, we're like, okay, this game isn't over. We need to finish it. We need to kill it. There's no niceties in this sport. We're not going to let up just because we're up by a lot. We're going to prove why you shouldn't even be on the track with us.
Nice.
One of our super fans, Chicago Jimmy, I saw him this morning and he said to me, Rosie, there is only one thing you have 100% control over tonight, and that is how hard you work and how much fun you have. And I worked my ass off and I had the most fun I have ever had. I beat the crap out of the Rhinestone Cowgirls tonight and it felt great.
We saw the Rhinestone Cowgirls take their 4th Calvello Cup, which overtakes the Holy Rollers, who had their 3rd Calvello Cup.
That's right. The record has been broken
Yes, it
for
has.
TXRD.
Yeah, we'll see what happens next year in 2013 here at Texas Roller Derby.
You'd have to be a roller girl to get this close, but if you've been waiting to see the Texas Roller Derby live and in person, KCW